In Unicoi County are demanding answers as the search is still on for those reported missing. A conference was held today at Unicoi County High School to discuss the folks that are still missing in that area. News Channel 11's Casey Marler was there. Casey, what was shared and what happened?
Sir, the news conference was supposed to last about a half-hour, 20-minute question and answer session. Families of missing persons here in Unicoi County had many questions about their loved ones, and that led to a passionate discussion with leaders from the region.
Volunteers were the ones who found the 3 bodies. Why did you send the volunteers away?
We have never sent the volunteers away. They have been there every day in the same debris area searching.
Nunca les echamos a los voluntarios. Ellos han estado allí todos los días. I was there and they did.
And they will have another news conference again tomorrow, and we are told they are still searching for more missing persons here in Unicoi County and beyond. I want to bring in Karen Jenkins now, who is following the story at Impact Plastics today.
Yes, Casey, we're talking about Impact Plastics, which is one of the companies located in the industrial park in Unicoi County along the Nolichucky River. And some of those employees have been confirmed dead, others are still missing, and some that I spoke to barely escaped with their lives. This dramatic video from an employee at Impact Plastics and accounts of being told not to leave work despite flash flood warnings has caught the attention of District Attorney General Steve Finney. In a statement, Finney says his office has asked the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations to look into allegations involving Impact Plastics, specifically to review what happened that Friday morning, September 27th. Employee Jacob Ingram says the company should be held responsible for the lives lost.
I think that they should have to pay for what they did. I think that someone needs to be held accountable for the lives lost, because there's no price you can put on a life. There isn't.
Ingram says some of the people shown in his videos that were stranded with him have been found dead. Others are still missing. He tells me he personally asked if he could leave work when the parking lot started flooding.
I went and asked one of the higher-ups if we could leave, and they told us not to leave yet, that they had to go make sure that it was okay for us to leave with another higher-up. And I mean, like, we should have left.
Ingram says by the time employees were given the okay to go, it was too late. Ingram says many sought refuge on a semi-truck for nearly 2 hours until it flipped, sending them all into rushing water. Ingram's hands are cut, his insides bruised and battered from fighting the current and debris.
Because I was trying to help one of the ladies out of one of the big coils of plastic that was in. I was trying to help her out, and while I was trying to help her out, a big tree came up behind me and smashed me in between one of the coils and the tree, and it got me on my left side, and I think that's what caused me most of the pain I'm going through.
Ingram was one of 5 employees who survived and were rescued by a helicopter from the National Guard. Just a harrowing experience for him. And Casey, we have heard from Impact Plastics. They have expressed their sympathy for those employees. They've also denied those allegations. And then just today we got another updated statement that said they are working with, well, they've not heard from the TBI yet, but if they do, they will of course cooperate with that investigation. But back here live at Unicoi High School, that is being used as a shelter, and school was on fall break this week, but there's just really no idea when they will get back to class. Casey has more on that.
Yeah.